so much. Oh, I got him in the back. Oh no. Oh, I could've stopped him. I'm too late.
Drop the murder.
We having fun or what? Fuck yeah. Who needs a refill? Anybody?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody. I'll take one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going up. All right.
Shit, wait a minute.
I'll do red.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our next comic coming to the stage. I'll just let y'all know right now as I'm refilling. Very funny woman. She's got what the Italians refer to as gusto. I'm Italian, so I can say that. All that. Good? Yeah. More?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, put your goddamn hands together for Saskia B!
She's haunted comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I haven't had this much red wine since 4 p.m. I'm having a good time. I'm loving the lighting over here. Do I look better back here on this seat? Is this more dramatic? Do you prefer? All right, I'm not a big fan of people sitting on the stool during comedy. It is called stand-up comedy. But when people do it, sometimes it's very, very cool. And I feel like this is one of those times because the light's hitting me just so. I'm wearing a big brimmed hat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is haunted comedy. I wanted to come here and wear my American Horror Story Season 3 outfit that I bought from Ross, Dress for Less. I dressed for a lot less. I did not pay. Just walked in. That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. This is haunted comedy. It's kind of a darker theme, and I wanted to be thematically appropriate and share with you that I've been sad lately. I know, not sad the way a pregnant waitress is sad. But just, a little bummed out, woke up on the wrong side of the bed kind of thing. Now, for me, I meant, who mentioned, was it Quentin that said that you had a degree in psychology? Somebody was studying psychology?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I did that too. I did that too. I have a degree in psychology, and people always ask, did you ever use your degree? I said, absolutely. I was a bartender for 2 years after I graduated. Thank you so much. I love stand-up comedy, you guys. Thank you very much for coming out. Big round of applause for yourselves.
Yeah.
That's the cheap way to get applause. We like it very much. Stand-up comedy is very often a parade of mental illness. And I think this has been a pretty good selection tonight. You can just flip open the DSM-5 anywhere and point to any one of us. Now, since a lot of us are afflicted with sadnesses and whatnot, I wanted to have a little public service announcement as part of my set tonight. I wanted you all to remember that self-harm is not your first resort. That's like a last resort kind of thing. There's a bunch of other steps you can go through. If you want to die, just go to Oregon. It's legal there. They'll help you. They'll charge you, but they'll help you, and it'll be fine. You can even donate your body to one of those body farms, and they can shoot you out of a cannon, or just study how long it takes for worms to eat your asshole out. I don't know. For me, it's been longer than I expected. I can't wait to see what the science says. Anyway, like I said, there's no need to do self-harm. There's also other ways to cope with your mental illnesses. Try shoplifting. It makes you feel alive and no harm done, right? Now, for me, I'm obviously very into high fashion. I know, Mark. I got so high before I picked this up. I watched that American Horror Story 3 season, and then I went to Ross, and then I smoked a little bit of meth, and then I spent all day shoplifting in Sedona. And a lot of bracelets now. Thank you so much. I like people, which is counterintuitive because I am a huge bitch. Thank you. I do enjoy meeting new people, and I'm always trying to do this, and it's really hard because I am married. It seems to be a turnoff for a lot of people. But no, I'm not into it for romantic enterprises. I'm just here to make friends. I don't even know what I would do if I had to do dating again. Have you ever done a dating app? I don't even know what you're supposed to. Are you supposed to put like a sexy picture of yourself on there? Last time I tried to take a sexy picture, Jess, I ended up looking like a starfish.
No, honey. It gets better.
Well, Daddy, the camera was too close to my butthole. I couldn't help it. That's my father, everyone. That's my father. Thank you so much. He is 71 years old. He's still working. Because it's Trump's America. And no, he's still working. He has a very noble profession. He gets people out of timeshares, which is a great way to atone for his first career of selling timeshares. This way he gets your money twice, Kristen. As you can tell, Jess, we're an aggressively attractive family. By the time you leave here tonight, you're either going to be my stepmom or you're going to be his stepdaughter. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Smooch later. Listen, like I was saying, I do like to meet new people. I'm always trying new things. I had a friend in Birmingham. We decided so we could go meet like-minded people, we were going to do a witchcraft class. Yeah, I know, a witchcraft class. It was pretty cool because, like, number one, every girl that grew up in the 90s low-key wants to be a witch. Right? We all saw the movie The Craft, and we all went to high school with some bitch whose hair we wish we could make fall out. So that's part of it. Also, we live in a patriarchy. It's really our only shot at power. Now, in my case, I wanted to do the witchcraft thing also because I very much enjoy people that take themselves too seriously. That's my favorite kind of person right there. And nobody on the earth takes themselves more seriously than a male witch. They like to be called warlocks. They don't like to be called man-witches. They hate that. I know. And warlocks are so easy to pick out, y'all. You can spot them right across the mall. They have an unkempt goatee or a weird scraggly soul patch thing. You know, they're always wearing a lot of flea market jewelry, a top hat sometimes for no reason. And then, of course, the quintessential accessory to being a ghoul is the cloak. You can't lurk around in the mall like Nosferatu without a cloak. And by the way, if anybody didn't see the movie Nosferatu, here's my review in 2 words, long, gross. That's also a great way to describe that warlock's fingernails. Long and gross. He said he grew them out to play the mandolin, which you know he brings to parties he's not invited to. Guys, I want to stay on the morbid, depressing theme. I had to eulogize my best friend's mother a couple years ago. But quick humble brag, I was real good at it. It was very well received. A lady after the service, which again I said was a celebration of life. That's code for a funeral for people that don't believe in God. And the lady afterwards, she cornered me and said, "That was a beautiful eulogy. And I wish that we knew each other better, so that when I die, you could eulogize me." And while I was flattered, I hated to tell the woman I only have this rental car until Thursday. So unless you're planning on taking a toaster bath tomorrow night, I'm unavailable. I would like to point out tonight there's a big Boston in the room. That's right, that's Keith's dog, Tinkerbell. Right there. She's a big Boston, and I gave her a kiss earlier, and she kissed me back. with tongue. I know. I love that shit because I'm a white lady. We love kissing dogs on the mouth. It's kind of our thing. I am a middle-aged white lady, and I'm really leaning into it now. I don't give no fucks anymore. I am middle-aged. This is what it is. Here's what I'm into. True crime podcasts. Documentaries about serial killers. The occasional television program where a woman snaps and kills her husband. She's innocent. But something new has crept into my algorithm as of late. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're familiar with these programs. If you like reality television, I love survival shows.
Yeah.
Yes, they're fascinating. I love it. I'm not talking about like the game show kind where they drop hot people off on an island to give each other herpes and play puzzles or whatever. I'm talking about the kind where they put fuggos in a helicopter and they drop them off in Wolverine territory and they just gotta make it until they win that $1 million or, get raped by a bear, whatever. Now, I like these shows because I am what is traditionally known as a hater. I know, I just love having somebody to root against. It's so much fun and it's so easy to do on a survival show. There is always one man, and his testimonial is always the same. He says, I'm here doing it for my baby girl. I'm here for my 3-month baby girl at home. So, if you have a 3-month-old baby girl at home, you're not on a survival show. You're on a fucking vacation. While your wife is at home lubing up her sore nipples and doing midnight feedings and diaper changes, and you're just out in the woods just hunting and fishing and losing weight with no effort. Shit's not right.
She's a little high strung.
But I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a deal with the gentlemen of the world. I'll tell you this, if you got a 3-month-old baby girl at home and you want to go on her survival show, you can go on the survival show. But you got to take that baby girl with you. How about that? Tune in next week to see if Cletus can figure out which of these leaves to stitch together to make a blanket that won't give baby girl a tiger. 72 hours after colicky crying and the Wolverines are descending, Cletus is doing his testimonial. Can you make a diaper out of a dead rabbit? I don't fucking know, Grizzly Adams, but you better figure it out. Because the sun is setting. And you got a baby girl. So now there's steaks. Delicious baby steaks for those Wolverines that I've been rooting for. Turn it next week. You know what I mean? Guys, I'm quirky. But I'm not like a weirdo. I don't own a bird as a pet or anything. Although I must admit that the inside of my purse does smell like a dead pigeon. I am terrible at magic tricks. I've been on this comedy journey for a hot minute now, and I know that as soon as people start talking about how much they love comedy, that means their set's over. And we're approaching on that. Thank you so much for that. One of the things that I love the most, the absolute most, about doing comedy here in Phoenix is the sheer diversity of our scene. We have lots of boys, we have lots of girls, we have men, we have women. We have things that are in between, we have people that are in between. We have dogs, we have birds. We have angry vaginas, we have saturated maxi pads. We have men who are committing crimes. We have women who are being committed crimes upon. We have people who are rambling into a microphone right now because they've had too much cheap. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is that I've still got it. And here's what I want to leave you with. I got a weird compliment in traffic the other day, and I was at a stop sign. And as soon as I pulled over and I was at a stop, I just kind of yawned absentmindedly. And as soon as my mouth was as wide open as it could go in a yawn, a gentleman across the intersection locked eyes with me and said, So I was like, yeah, pull over. Let's see what this is about. I didn't care that he was driving a school bus. That's not the point of the story. The point of that story is that I've still got it. My name is Saskia. Thank you so much for coming to On Time. Please tell me no. Please tell me no. That's it. Thank you so much.
One more time for Saskia, everybody!